Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. That seemed like everyone's top favorite, which was surprising. It's really from Tia, but it was about Gojo, so I guess that's why.
Hmm.
I still
Uh,
can't watch it.
The women love Gojo.
I feel out of the
Go
situation.
out.
Second place of Anime Night
Why you didn't get
was.
that free trial on Crunchyroll?
Did I get the free
I
trial,
did.
Bernard?
Well, mm, the job still hasn't kicked in yet, so I don't want to do that
Bernard,
just
I
yet.
You
told you
just
just.
you just cancel it.
I told you to ask Ken for
I
help too.
told you I don't know how to counsel.
Ken is right there,
Oh my
right
lord.
there, Bernard.
Oh my lord. We can Google it. We
Ken is.
could Google it.
It's not
I
even that
forgot how
hard
to
to
do it. I
do.
still can Google
You
it.
just click your icon, click your subscriptions, and cancel it.
I'll work on it later.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god. This man will never understand technology.
Yeah, I think Kim was right about that. This man came from the
Yeah,
Fred Flintstone. They
you
sent this
did.
man from the past to the present, which is the future.
Why did they do that?
This old
Take my
dog is
room
a time
away.
traveler.
Oh God, you were supposed to. You were supposed to go back to the past, but you ended up coming to the future. It's a failed experiment. It's a failed fucking experiment.
I'm trying to see where I hit my bone I dug into the ground, but
You hit
I
your
ended up here.
bone. What are you, a fucking dinosaur?
He probably
Don't
is.
worry about it.
Well, yeah, what was it about? Oh yeah, second place, Hell's Paradise. That ended
Oh
sadly.
yeah.
That sadly
Okay.
ended, but it was
Damn.
it was a great send off.
Is that like a
Was there
samurai
only one
type of?
season?
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
go
it's
Go
ahead.
coming
ahead, Ken.
back. It's
Sorry.
coming back, but this part is over. Is over.
Oh.
So what was
Is
third
that a samurai
place?
type of anime?
Yeah, kind of like demons, ninjas, and swordsmen.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like a mixture of Naruto and Demon Slayer a little bit.
Not really.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, it's a bit of a. You gotta look at it to see. It's actually I'm glad it's kind of like a standalone. Kind of fits more like back in the early, the good old Adult Swim days when they had the anime on there. It
Oh.
kind of fits in that era the way things are going around.
Just better animation. Like the animation's a lot crispier.
Imagine our favorite being animated at this time period. You know how crispy everything be looking.
Oh, I've
Man,
seen it now with Bleach.
They're doing
Bleach
it.
was beautiful.
They're
I
doing it
seen it with the anniversary special with Naruto. Dang,
right.
foaming at the mouth. I was like, "What is
I
this?
may not.
What does this
I may
mean?"
not be. Yeah, yeah. I may not be a big Naruto fan, but as I used to be. But oh boy, when I seen that animation, I was like, I kind of want at least a special where they just animate certain
Yeah,
specific episodes here and
like
there.
important part,
Yep.
and very important parts and stuff like that. That part where Sasuke cried and then the water turned into blood. I was just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like, this is top tier animation. Like, man, oh my goodness. I wonder, but see, I wonder, right? This is a good question. This is a good question. Do you feel like this goes for everybody? Do y'all feel like our anime will still be top tier if it was released to this day, or you feel like it wouldn't be big three if it was released like now?
I
Are
think
you
it
talking
would.
about with? Yeah, because I was about to say with the updates on animation and the story
Yeah,
based scenes, things same. Yeah, I think it
yeah,
would.
like
I think it'll do great. It'll do pretty good.
yeah,
I
like
agree.
Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece came out years later, and it just like there's new episodes coming out now versus it being finished back then.
Especially
Oh
if they're
yeah.
using them special, cause they be doing like they be remaking old arcs and turning to like movies. So especially if they're using the animation. Oh yeah, yeah, it's still
Mhm.
gonna be big.
The only thing will be happy that they will not add if they did come out now would be no fillers. No fillers. Thank goodness that trend has
Mhm.
died down a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like these three shows really set the tone for half of the animes out right now. Like they either found the blueprint and decided to take it a different route.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Heck, even I may not care for Dragon Ball, even Dragon Ball.
Yeah, even
Paved the
Dragon
way.
Ball.
As disgusting as it is.
Well, what did Dragon Ball do?
Yeah.
Well, Dragon Ball is like the grandfather
Oh.
of what we have, what we like.
It's
I mean,
granddad.
keep out the grandfather, yeah, along with the Yu Yu Hakusho and and a few other ones. I can't remember this. I can't remember.
T and Asia tried watching Yu Yu Hakusho because you know how much hype everyone puts around it.
Right.
And I think they got to like, what happened? They got. I know they passed the part where Hiei was like training with that old lady. And I think they was about to enter the tournament.
Oh, when they about to end the tournament, the dart tournament?
Yeah, they're about to end the dart tournament.
Yes, sir.
And they were not happy.
Really?
Yeah, they said, I don't see what the hype is about this anime. And they made it pretty far. And they tried to chug through it because maybe it's just like one of those anime that starts off slow but picks up pace. But
yeah.
Nah, they do not
like
Yu
general message.
Besides the opening, they love the opening, but they don't care for the characters or the whatever's going on.
Did they ever say why slow, or what was the main problem they had with?
They said they didn't like it.
Oh.
Like she said,
I mean, I can feel the same.
She didn't really care for Hiei as a main character. Wait, what's his name? Not Hiei. What the heck is his name?
It's Karama, Hiei,
Urameshi.
Yusuke.
Yeah, Yusuke. Yeah, him. Yusuke Urameshi.
And that was my boy.
I didn't care much either. Whenever I see, the only time whatever.
That's about it. I never seen Yu Hakusho. It never. I don't know. Something bad just didn't captivate me. I don't know. Maybe because Cowboy Bebop was out at that time, or Trigun, but I found those a lot more interested than Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know.
What do they think about Inuyasha?
I love the sword, man. I wanted that sword so bad, but I hated Kagome.
Now. Yeah.
Love story, Bernard.
Yeah, it's a love story.
Yeah, that's why I only tuned in when the fights happened. But the moment it was that anthropomorphic cat was running around, Kagome, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to what I'm doing. I'm just coming back when Lord Shomaru shows up or somebody.
That boy clean, but clean, bro. It was just like they didn't have to make him that clean. It was just like, damn, that's my favorite character.
Of course, you like.
He's that clean.
Like who?
Just Shomaru, Inuyasha's older brother.
Oh.
Yeah. At least with him, there was some action happening.
I like that.
It was always action happening.
I can't think of him. I think was he a coyote? I think he was a coyote. Or he was a wolf. It was a wolf or a coyote. I can't remember. Yeah. But it was the dude who had liked Kagome.
Oh, Koga. Yeah. It was
Koga.
A coyote or a wolf or something. He had like whirlwind kicks.
Yeah, that man.
It felt like an anime Twilight. That's what it felt like.
Anime Twilight. Damn.
He kind of reminded me of Knuckles a little bit.
Yeah, he gave me like Knuckles vibes. Like I don't know what it is. Or like I would say Cool Bar as well. Cool Bar. The thing about Yu Yu Hakusho that I really like, man, it's just like I really like the characters, and I get the premise of the show. It's about this guy actually growing up because he used to be a delinquent, and he just didn't really give a shit about his life other than just doing whatever he wanted. But I feel like him becoming a spirit detective gave him purpose. He was just aimlessly being a delinquent, and people always expected the worst out of him and stuff like that. But it's just like when he got those powers, it projected him into a world that's it's bigger than him type of ordeal in some way. Does that make sense?
What was his powers again? Because the only time I think I remember seeing was when he uses his finger beam or something. Right?
Damn, what was it? I think you're gonna laugh at me with this. I think it was spirit energy.
Yeah.
Spirit energy.
I think the only thing I see him used from what I've seen was the spirit gun. Either he could make that thing bigger, or he could shoot it out smaller, or he could make it like a.
He got spirit gun. Then he got I think it's shotgun. It's a spirit shotgun where he kind of like do like a fist thrust where it shoots like multiple like shotgun shell beams or whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of resemblance between Yusuke and Ichigo because they both are like delinquents and stuff like that. They
Yeah, that's where the
both
creator
was
got the
just.
idea from.
Also, he got inspired from Bleach.
Yeah, he got inspired from Yu Hakusho, Tite Kubo.
Yeah.
Like you could legit
right.
see Ichigo in Yusuke, like that delinquent attitude, picking fights with people. They both deal with like spirit realms type of stuff and demons.
I didn't even know Yu Hakusho was older than Bleach.
Yeah, that's where he got his inspiration
Oh,
from.
damn. I seen them. I seen some dialogue between them two in J Star. It was interesting. It was like wow, they both kind of got like the same job in some type of way, kind of similar.
What difference is Ichigo didn't go through a tournament? That's the only difference.
He didn't go to no tournament. Yeah, he didn't do no tournament. And Yusuke is a detective. He kind of shows up when something happened already. Oh my god!
Oh, scientist. Yeah.
You know, scientist.
Oh, I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Kisuke for a second. I'm sorry about that. You said Yusuke, and I thought Kisuke.
Mm-hmm. Or horror. Or horror though. Yeah. These animes definitely built the blueprint for your favorite anime today. The people who are listening and I was about to say watching, but listening.
Yeah. That's why you gotta respect the originals. Because without the originals, we'll not have these people now. Even as bad as
originals, if they garner my respect.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, Dragon Ball does not have my respect.
Yeah, well, I mean by respect the originals that you feel like you want to respect. I'm the same way for Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball clearly is outstayed its welcome.
It told everything you need to tell.
They definitely need to move on to a different series. Like Sethel telling Darnell, I don't like Dragon Ball, but I don't hate it. I hate Fairy Tales. That's one anime I hate. But Dragon Ball, it had its moments where I like Gohan trying to be like a superhero, crap like that. Sandman, I enjoyed that little bit.
You actually like that? Was the most hated thing to everyone. Like seeing Gohan in that. Yeah, some people didn't like that at all. But I mean, hey,
it was like a Dragon Ball Z Power Ranger.
Yeah, it reminded me of like, cause I like that kind of stuff where like the superhero goes to school, but he's trying to hide his secret identity, and they trying to find out. That's why I like Danny Phantom and Jake Long and Spider-Man so much, because they be doing it's that I'm going to school, but people don't know about my superhero life type of thing. Yeah. That's why I like that part, because it reminded me of that.
Yeah. I know what I heard from a lot of Dragon Ball fans that they will say that's when Gohan hit rock bottom, and they realized his character was truly not going to be the face no more. After and Boo solidified that after Boo beat him down and absorbed him.
Ultimate Gohan, but that's why people like Ultimate Gohan a lot. Though. I like that character.
Is that why he had that purple suit on?
Ultimate Gohan was wearing his daddy clothes.
His dad. Oh, you talking about he's like grown up?
Yeah, he had like that one spike on his forehead.
Oh, the spike. I like the purple suit Gohan better. When he'll fight in
I know. Whatever. I like the Future Trunks art though. Not the Super one. The Super one was cool, but I like the original because hold up. I feel like the original one was really good because this put a character in the Dragon Ball Z universe to step up. Like I like those type of stories when everyone always think that the main character is gonna pull through and beat this foe or whatever. But I always wanted to see stories where, okay, we know your main character can hang with whoever comes down and try to destroy whatever. But what about those characters that have to step up? Because I think Gohan really said it best in that superhero movie or whatever. Is that, oh, Goku and Vegeta here, so we had nothing to worry. So it's just like, wow, like how would it, how the scenario will be with your side characters have to step up and not rely on their main character no more. I like that type of stuff. That's what I really liked about it.
Dragon Ball starting off. Yeah. Dragon Ball starting off had a lot of that. It had a lot of promise that they was going to really push other characters. The Cell Saga was the last time they really genuinely wanted to push other characters. And after that, you seen how badly they treated Trunks. Trunks was getting beat in non-canon movies and in canon. And the reason I said "oh God" earlier is because when you remind me about the Goku Black thing, the only thing that comes to mind is that terrible animation. That animation was stiff, ugly. I don't know what the heck was going on with Trunks' head. Everything was horrible.
Bad blue hair. Everybody was trying to speculate what the fuck was that, but it just had blue hair. That's it. They didn't really. The colors just updated. That's all it was.
I was wondering, like, am I the only one seeing how bad and stiff and cheap this animation looks? I know animation doesn't make a story. I know that, but still, with Dragon Ball, you here for the action, mainly almost, and that animation was horrible.
I'll read that. I can't remember which one it was, but I just know that I remember people talking about that one when Goku fought Beerus, and it just that boy's face was looking very ugly.
You talk about when he was Super Saiyan 3 and Beerus like flicked him. He was like on what's that blue thing called? Blue fat thing.
The Nimbus?
Nah, it's a blue fat guy with glasses.
Oh, so, King Kai.
Yeah, King was on King Kai's little planet, and Beerus was up there, and Goku was acting cocky. Super Saiyan 3 and got flicked. Yeah, I remember some of those still shots.
What happened? I mean, I would bring up Boruto's animation when they first saw Kawaki. Why did everybody look like they were manga variations? And then the next episode, they went back to their regular animation. I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? Like, who is giving the green light to say, hey, we're going to push this out? Because that didn't make sense to me. That really didn't make sense to me.
I need to see an example of that because I really don't pay attention to that story. I didn't know they changed the outfits just out of nowhere like that. That's weird.
Yeah, the first time Kawaki got introduced, they looked like the manga version and stuff like that. And I kind of like it, but I kind of didn't like it because it was just like, y'all didn't need to do that because we already started the show. If they should just pick their animation style right then and there, because I feel like they really making it look very inconsistent with how they look or whatever. Because Hamaru kind of got like an afro in the manga. Kind of got like an afro look. Yeah, it just like it just, and then the colors were kind of weird. Color selection was very weird.
They really are trying their best to top Naruto or really try to branch this character out as quick as possible, and it's not working. That's therefore I can see what they're trying to do with the story. Right. Arrogant kid that thinks that he has it all and he has everything under control, then everything's flipped on his head. Except for it, they took too long, and then when I found out more stuff, like the whole season was just a filler up till now, I'm like, yeah, you guys dropped the ball on that one. You should have taken time, like how Kubo's doing right now. And he's saying he's not going to put nothing out of the Hell Art until he knows where he's going with it. And Jesus Christ. What were we about to say again?
I'm about to say, it's just for real. Like, it's just crazy, too. I think that Boruto just only have moments, but it doesn't. That's not really good, but it's not entirely bad either. But it's just like it's kind of a laughing stock right now of the anime community because they really think that this is garbage, but yet they continue to still do it. That's why when me and CJ had this conversation a while back when Naruto did that anniversary drop or whatever. I had said to CJ, I was like, I don't think they're going to be a reboot of that series because why would they do that when all their money is going into Boruto right now? Like, why would I do that? It's almost like me putting all my money into Chick-fil-A and then I said, you know what? No, my bad. Let me reverse that. Let me reverse that. It's almost like me putting my money into rallies when I got Chick-fil-A over here and something like that. Like I'm not going to. I'm been spending all my money into rallies, and I know Chick-fil-A gonna, do well, but that's just they gonna lose money doing it. That's all I can say. They're gonna lose a lot of money doing it.
Plus, it's too soon. Way too soon.
Too soon.
Naruto ended. How long? Like 10 years ago? How long has it been?
No, man. I don't know. It felt like yesterday to me.
You should know.
You should know. You're a Naruto head.
Come on, kid.
I know Bleach has been 10 years.
Keeping up like that.
Come on, kid.
I'm a Naruto
This your
fan.
boy, your golden boy. You gotta know when his journey ended.
Don't lie to me. I don't remember.
Oh my goodness.
I just know.
Google it if you're next to your computer.
Give me 1 second. I'm doing something.
I got it.
Thank you. Thank you, Master. I just remember the day when it was the last episode. I was like, yeah.
2017, March 23rd.
2017.
Yeah, 6 years.
But see, it's crazy. It's crazy because I saw the end of the Naruto twice, 2 different ways. Because I played Storm 4, and the anime episode wasn't out yet, and the game beat it to the punch or whatever. And the game, I don't have no problem with the game, whatever. It was really good, but the anime, I was just like, man, I was very immersed. I was immersed into that episode that day when it was the last fight between Sasuke and Naruto. And now that Connection's coming out and they about to do an adult Sasuke versus Naruto fight, I am foaming at the mouth, bro. Like, this is kind of a dream fight for me because I want to see this. And now they better put it into the game and I get to play it. Man, I'm gonna buy the fucking game, even though it's a freaking a collection. But I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, bro. Just to see that fight, bro.
Wait, it's a dream fight? Wait, you talking about like their adult versions is a dream fight?
No, it's
a dream fight for me.
And probably other fans.
Oh, because I was about to say that happened now twice now. Younger Naruto, teenage Naruto, and Sasuke.
This is adult. They got different abilities. And this is the game. This isn't the anime. He still got all this Kurama stuff and all that. Spoiler alert for the ones who didn't know. Huh?
What about Raccoon?
I just about to ask if he has.
What the fuck?
Because if he doesn't, Sasuke's washing him.
Right, Sasuke lost his fucking arm. Even fight now. Chaps. Goddamn. But yeah, and then on top of it, they doing like what is it? It's like I don't want to say like creative characters, but they're creating a character for this one specific story in the game or whatever. It's 2 characters. It's this guy who looks like I really feel like man, if it's who I think it is, because he got Itachi's necklace, but I don't think there's Itachi because he don't sound like Itachi.
Just a grave robber.
Bro, if it's fucking Shizui, bro, like. People were making fucking like theories like, oh, Shizui alive. He didn't die. He just is in hiding and all that stuff. No, bro, he dead, bro. He dead. That boy fell from a fucking cliff
with no eyes.
With no eyes. How was he gonna make it?
Well, technically, this should not be canon, anyways, right? This shouldn't be canon.
Okay, this is a video game. I'll take it. It's better than Boruto.
Well, what's his name, Ken?
Shizui. SHISUI. Yeah.
Oh.
But see, Yeah, the guy who could flicker. I think he probably like the second fastest in Minato. He make a flick. But see, I think it might be him because the dude's face, his eyes are wrapped up, and I'm just like, come on now, that's easily. And then this nigga got Susanoo. Come on now, come
The
on
question
now.
is, why would Shisui do it? He actually was fighting for peace in some way. He wasn't a bad person. Let's put it that way.
I was trying to. The man
But people
probably.
change. People do change.
We know
The
he
man
probably got
probably had
brought,
gotten to.
probably got brought back with some dark chocolate and being possessed.
I about to say that man came out the Lazarus pit, smoke.
Better hope not. Them people who get reborn from the Lazarus pit, they go a little crazy sometimes.
Especially with what Donzo did to him. I'm sure he's gonna go back to the village. Yeah, that will make sense.
Man, that man literally just assassinated him. Like took his eyes. Like I feel like that was kind of sad because I got to see the animated and I got to play the game too, and it's just like I was just getting stabbed in the back as I was beating the shit out of this man. I was like, no. I was just like, oh my god. I was just like, this man was fighting for his life to the very end. He was fighting for his life, bro. Oh, damn. That's the second, man, that's like the second most impacting moment with characters that be fighting for their life. Because Jiraiya, man, I'm still out there in the number one spot, bro. This man was jumped. He got jumped. He got jumped. This was not a fair fight, bro. This was not a fair fucking fight.
All in the name to get information. He knew he probably he wasn't gonna come back. Well, what?
Right, he died for information, bro. What the fuck? But ain't nobody else was gonna get it. Ain't nobody else was gonna get it, bro.
Probably would be a suicide mission.
It was. I was like, I kid you not. The first fucking day I watched this episode, bro, I was just like, all right, bro. Naruto about to pull up. Naruto really about to pull up, bro. Like, ain't no way Jiraiya's gonna die. He's a legendary signing. Oh shit, he's a legendary signing. He's legendary. Fuck, let me die.
I thought he was gonna make it out.
Me too. He has such an arsenal. He got an interesting arsenal because when he did that cube attack, when he had all of them in a fucking like water cube, and there was like 4 or 5 frogs holding them in there, I was like, "What is this? What is this jutsu?" Like, god dang, that man know more than when he let know.
It was a fitting end though, because at least he died fighting or acknowledging who his past classmates or said students. Excuse me.
Yeah. No, they killed him. They killed that man in cold blood.
It was his time, Ken.
Now, the only thing I'm still not understanding, of all the people that Naruto decided to forgive, he literally forgave the biggest Michael Jackson weirdo of all, freaking Orochimaru. It has him just free willy walking around the village. That's still something that I'm seeing in the forums. I'm also asking questions. Why are you comfortable with Orochimaru walking around and making a joke out of his situation? Of him just walking around now? That's weird.
Saying, man. I mean, if you're gonna look at Orochimaru, you gotta look at Sasuke too now. Sasuke did kill people. He did kill some people. And then they walk around freaking. He killed the acting Hokage. He killed Danzo, even though Danzo did what he did.
Yeah, that's what he can be passed for that though, because what Danzo was doing, what he did. If they found out case what he was doing, I could see how they could have some leniency. Now, the moment he tried to attack the Hokages, now that was that right there is immediate. Like, yeah, you can't. You probably can't bounce back from that. There's no bounce back.
The man on house arrest.
Wasn't Orochimaru like following someone in one of them Naruto arcs? I think he was following Naruto. He was following someone because he was like spying on
him. I do remember him. I know the part Bernard talking about when they were doing Naruto's wedding thing or whatever, and it was all jokes.
Just walking around free willy.
Yeah, that was the one. I think he was. I feel like he was in someone's house.
Yeah. I understand too. I guess they were just doing it for comedic purposes or whatever. Cause I
Yeah,
didn't
but
understand too.
yeah, but Orochimaru should have been It's like it's the equivalence to. Even though I know Aizen did more damage, it's the equivalence to Aizen all of a sudden just walking the Soul Society, all free will after what he just did. That's why I said that. Except for that man was plotting for years. I mean, to destroy the village or either he killed the third Hokage. That's why I
Yeah,
said, or a better one. It's the equivalence of Yuha Bak walking around the village, and they got Ikaku watching him,
I
the
wouldn't put him
bald
on.
headed
I wouldn't
man.
put him on the level of Yu Habak. I would put Madara there. If we talking about that, I would put Madara right
Oh
there.
yeah, man.
That's like the
Well,
equivalent of Madara walking around the village after what this man has been doing. He started a whole war. Orochimaru just invaded a village.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it was
So
Yamato
yeah, but
spying on Orochimaru. Okay.
Naruto spine on
No,
Orochimaru.
Yamato, the wood dude.
Oh yeah,
that's
Yamato.
what I
Yeah,
meant.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's like the equivalence of that because it's like Aizen's freely walking the village, and you got Ikaku watching him, the bald headed man, or Ganju watching him. That's why
Oh, hey, man.
it was ridiculous to me. It didn't make sense.
I think it was just supposed to be not something that you don't take too serious, man. It's probably just a comedy thing. I mean, they did an episode where Itachi was in a bathroom line getting ready to pee.
What the
That
heck?
was a filler episode. That was a massive you knew that was a this was a
No,
canon
no.
event. The whole thing with
No.
Naruto's thing was a canon thing. So I mean, it's not bad. It's not, but still, it did make me question. That's what I was like. Why are we taking Orochimaru so lightly? What's going on?
Yeah, he got that slide, you know.
All right,
They
I'm
let
gonna
him
stop
slide.
this at. It's 34 minutes right now. I'm gonna stop it at 35.
Right? That
And then
man slide.
you're gonna do another portion again.
Yeah, I'm gonna start another 30. I'm just trying to make sure. Bam, and that's it of the first half of the podcast. Second half
Woo!
starting in a bit.
Ooh, we can have like a little commercial break